Hello folks, welcome back to Path Bar School. Today we're going to be talking about pre-batching cocktails. Not bottled cocktails, but pre-batching cocktails to ease your service, to make things a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, and a little bit more consistent. Today we're going to be looking at the iconic Negroni cocktail, with its mixture of gin, bitter aperitivo, and vermouth, which has become a global icon of drinking culture. We're going to be using the Botanist gin today. If you're not familiar with this brand and you're not familiar with its uses, you can click the link above and go back to some playlists we've done in the past. We're also going to be taking a look at the new Rinomato Bitter Scuro as the bitter component of this cocktail, and then also the new Kopi Vermouth with its Indonesian coffee, which is dark roasted in Italy, added into beautiful Mancino Vermouth, and is great for a modern twist on this classic cocktail. If you work in a cocktail bar and you're making the same drink multiple times a night, multiple nights a week, and it contains mostly liquor, you may well benefit from pre-batching it before the shift for speed, ease, convenience, and consistency. With a little bit of nous and a little bit of mathematics, we can work out how to do this to make it much easier for service. The first thing we need to know is how big our pre-batch vessel is going to be. In this case today, we're using a 1 liter glass bottle. Now, if we've got 3 liquors, all in equal parts, all divisible by 3 into a 1 liter bottle, that gives us 330 mils of each of these liquors, 33 recurring, of course. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our funnel and our trusty jug and start measuring out 330 mils of each of these liquors. We're going to start with beautiful Islay Dry Gin from the Botanist, all the way up to our 300 line. Then for consistency, just measure out 1 more ounce on top. And we're going to do the same over and over again for each of our products. And now we can add the gin into our pre-batch mixture. The next thing we're going to do is start adding our bitter ingredient in there. That's going to be, in our case, the Bitter Scuro from Rinomato. It has ingredients like wormwood, dandelion, mandarin, bergamot, red berries, hibiscus, black tea. It's bracingly bitter, but also sweet at the same time. And we're going to add again 333 mils in. This is going to give it that beautiful violet red hue. And finally, the last product would usually be a classic Rosso Vermouth, Italian style, of course. In this case, we're going to be using the brand new Mancino Kopi Vermouth, which has Indonesian coffee infused into it. That's a dark roast coffee sent all the way to Italy and added to the classic Mancino red vermouth. Again, 330 mils. This is going to give us a beautiful modern twist on the classic Negroni with a backbone of coffee and red berries. So now we've pre-batched this into a 1 liter bottle. What we need to do is work out the ratio for each individual drink. Now that's very easy to do because it's just divisible by 10. So it's actually going to be 90 mils per serve. Easy to work out for your costing, easy to work out per drink. And with just a little spout on top, we can make it very easy to pour. So let's get to building a modern twist on the classic Negroni with the Kopi Vermouth, the Rinomato Bitter Scuro, and our beautiful dry Islay Gin from Botanist. First thing we're going to need, of course, is a glass full of ice. We're going to fill this to the top with beautiful fresh cubed ice. And then all we've got to do, simply, very quickly and very efficiently, is pour 90 mils, thereabout, across that ice, give it a stir to chill and dilute, and then garnish quickly. Now, our garnish consideration should represent the speed and the class of the cocktail we're making. So what I'm going to do while I'm stirring this is just reach over and pick up a nice dehydrated orange wheel. And once this gets to a consistency and a level of dilution I'm requiring, I'm just going to drop in a last ice cube and the garnish, and that is our drink done in under 30 seconds. And folks, that is how you pre-batch an equal parts all alcohol cocktail for service, which is quick and efficient and easy. One thing you should consider when pre-batching cocktails is never to pre-batch with anything that isn't shelf stable, like citrus or dairy, because it might ruin a batch in the future and you might waste some of your alcohol. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. That is the classic Negroni twisted with the Mancino Kopi and the Bitter Scuro from Rinomato.